It's not a woman he's saying we beat him. He said that man was no man, was just me and he.
Yeah.
I really, really like sick. And then it's from generation to generation because my father was a sick man. He used to play. My uncle there used to play. The whole family from generation. My son here, he used to play. He used to run away in the night and go and play.
Yeah, it's the thief away and go and play stick. Yeah, it's the thief away because them time, you kill them mommy, them know you're going to play stick. You understand? Because they curl them because they know it's a dangerous game. And it's all about the reflexes and the eyesight. If you do a eyesight, don't go there. And if you do a reflexes, don't go there. You understand? So it's all about that. So when they started here, I cutting people, I looking down people. And they see I coming home, you know, I coming home without a scratch. Then they say, boy, this boy is a real beast. I say, I'm going to make a love with this. So I started sing. Only there who are, from the day hold me boy. From the day hold me boy, me mama call me a murderer. Only there who are, from the day hold me boy. From the day hold me boy, I tell them any boy man could play. You know, this kind of way, and that different piece I just put in.
What make you stop though?
Well, I tell myself, I say, boy, you play all this stick, you never really lost your eye, you never get no bad damage. Plus you have a good voice, you could sing otherwise and make your money. When you go in there, you're sure to win a fight. As well, you might bust up 4 or 5 head and you get your money, but when you sing, your money sure. So I tell myself, I say, use your talent. Because a man, I will stop just so and make up a love on you. Just so that it's just my talent. You understand?
Tell us about the role of the Shantwell.
Well, I wouldn't say the Shantwell could control what's happening in the ring, but he have a great part to do with it. You understand? He have a great part to do with it because he have power to stop the fight. You understand? Because if he stops sing and he watch the drummer eye, they know it's to stop the drum. You understand? Because I stop plenty bout. When I see man get damaged and they can't go again, although the referee saying, hey, 5 minutes, 3 minutes. I stop once I cut off, the drummers cut off because, I mean, I know my father never want me to play stick. Because he's so vexed anytime he hear, like I wrong the guy, like going to play stick and thing. First singing he with mine, you understand? But he's so vexed. Because he know he bust real people head. I show my father bust over 400 head. Bust real head. Take what I'm telling you. Real men, the best. Cut them. You understand? Well, you know, anybody could get cut in stick, he get cut too, several times.
Bull on the road. The bull on the road and the groaning. The bull on the road. The bull on the road, the groaning. The bull on the road and the groaning. The bull on the road and the rooting. The bull on the road. The bull on the road, the rooting. The bull on the road at the lad. The bull on the road at Makaila. The bull on the road. The bull on the road, the rooting. The chain in the nose road.
The chain in the nose, the rooting. Chain in the nose, the rooting. The bull get away, look, he coming. The bull get away, oh.
What about it make you feel to keep doing this thing year after year, no matter what happened to you?
Well, it come like there's an artist entertaining the crowd, and you feel, you know, when you feel that you is Stokely, and hundreds or thousands of people around you, and everybody looking to you. And aside a stickman coming from so, and one coming from San Stokely there, and all of them, who here beat or who here cut, you is king. When you're coming home, long time in pocket nice, yeah, and you're coming home without no pain.
Apart from the material benefits you received, I mean, what else did you get from the art?
I would say that stick give me a lot of recognition in Trinidad. No, if I didn't have that kind of inspiration or go with that feelings or with the body of people around me, I would have been missing something. I want to be honest with you because it made me learn a lot, and it made me get a little more sense about what it have outside in the world, both evil and good.
We marching to bowling, look how we going.
We marching to bowling.
Oh, we marching to bowling, look how we going.
Marching to bowling.
Come and look, the other one, no one we marching.
Marching to bowling.
This is it. This is the mang. And when any mang, sometimes I like to imagine that I'm in Africa, Congo, Angola even. And when I hear the breeze blowing through the grass, it sounds like waves, the waves that brought me here from Grenada, Haiti, America, India. Because I'm an American. And the American clans were some of the greatest stick fighters in the history of the art form. This is the place that produced Uncle Sign, who's the brother to Congo Barra, who's the brother to Jack, who's the cousin of Moxilal, and their children, Marva, who grew up in the Homa Congo, Stokely, who grew up as a cousin to Kali, Kali, who is big brother to Tony and to the rest of the Biennial family. These are my teachers, and they produced Gary, myself, Keegan, even the nephew of the great Harold Brown, David Brown, otherwise known as King Acid. This is the place that produced the brand of stick we play, the Moruga brand, which is distinct from the other brand of stick because in the rest of Trinidad they play one bois. One bois is a situation of demonstrated stick where you hit, then I hit, then you hit again. Not any man, not from this combative warrior people for whom stick was more than just a display. It was our art. It was a way of warfare. That's why we play the double stick or the stick of the inside game, the sota. This is a place where we broke from the tradition of wearing the costumes. I think it's because the Americans were from a military system. And so they would spend a lot of their time ready for war. And in that tradition, you practice and fight in what you wear all day, every day. Because it was a more militarized, embattled people. A people that owned land in a time when for Africans owning land was almost a sin. Kalinda was a way of self-defense. Every year around August, the Americans would have a tradition where they would have a band of stickmen who would fight the rest of the world. Moruga against everybody. And this village against village tradition produced eventually a national celebration of stick fighting held every year during Carnival and hosted by the National Carnival Commission. In 2012, for the first time in a decade, the St. Mary's Gael or village hosted a team that entered this competition. This team comprised of myself, Keegan, David and Kali. It was a real honor and a rare gift to enter your rite of passage, your entry into manhood, facing death squarely in the eye, in the company of your teachers.
When the steamer blow, 40 miles below, we're going to Addis Ababa to get a loaded revolver.
Sing when the steamer blow, 40 miles below.
Don't cry, don't cry. Come on down in paradise.
Sing
When the steamer blow,
40 miles below.
don't cry, don't cry. Come on down in paradise. When the steamer blow, 40 miles below, I'm going to Addis. Don't cry. Come on down in paradise. Sing when the steamer blow, 40 miles below, I'm going to Addis Ababa to get a loaded revolver. When the steamer blow,
40 miles below.
don't cry, don't cry. Come on down in paradise. When the steamer blow,
40 miles below.
don't cry, don't cry. Come on down in paradise. When the steamer blow.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the last bout goes to Keegan Taylor.
I find out a good fight because I know the Bois Man too, and he's a guy that I train with, I work with. So the game wasn't about the busted thing, it was about the art. A lot of people didn't agree with the decision and the final should have busted the man's head and all that kind of thing. But that is not the game for me. The game is art, the game is about tactics, strategy, and beauty. So coming around in the semi-finals will be a different story altogether. All who feel it's just so. It's not just so. What?
Here's where your manhood is truly tested. You stand up and face this man. Even though he can bust your damn head, you stand up and you face it. You know? And you do your best. Whatever it is, you do your best, whatever it is. And that determines, in a sense, whether you grow or whether you are successful as a human being, whether you're worthy of whatever it is people give you in the way of a claim or not. That's all justified in that moment when you either stand up or you run or you cower or whatever. That sort of thing is worked out in the ring, the guy all the time.
Your music, your love ways are sung much differently from any other chantel. They're very inspirational and the lyrics are very powerful. Tell us about some of these love ways and the way you put them together.
Yeah, but you see, when it's love, not just love. You want to sing in love, a meaning. You sing love from your heart, and everything is a meaning of the love. Yeah, so when I say match on them, Bois Man.
What does that mean?
Even though they walk with hope, yeah, well, you're marching on them. If
You can give us a piece of that?
Say if they walk with hope, yeah, march on them. If they walk with wanga, march on them. I walk with my God, my Savior, march on them. I don't afraid no pressure, march on them. My spirit from Africa, march on them. I'm a true-born warrior, march on them. Trinidadian tiger, march on them. Take your time and play them, march on them. When I meet them, bar them, you know.
So you have been the king. Everybody knows Tony as a king. That's why King Tony. Tell us about that whole experience about being the king and what it was like.
It's a serious thing. When there's a king and a girl, they have to, any stick man come from, no matter where they've come from over the Trinidad and Tobago, you have to stand up and fight. Plus, you know, every year it's different stick men coming, and they're always hearing what Tony, so when they come in vicious. They always come in more and more vicious.
So I see
to try to take you down. And this is the crown, where the crown man prince down. Son. Yeah.
Very nice. I see I have two of them, so tell us about how you got each one.
Yeah, I got this one in Gilbert Park. Couvable.
Tell us about the boy itself, your weapon of choice. You call it the rudder correction.
Yeah, well, this is staff. This is right here. This come like your gun. Yeah, like you're fighting where everybody had a gun. Yeah, when men come here to defend it with this. Come like if you're in the army and men load a gun and the enemies come in and they shoot and with the Uzi and all kind of thing. Well, this your gun in the stick ring. Yeah, this we have to buy your body from hard lash from your bust in your eye because when men come, they come in to bluff. Yeah, men come in to liquid your jaw, break your ribs, break your hand, bust your eye. Well, they're trying to kill you then. Yeah, and this is the thing to defend your body. You know? This is the thing that to defend your crown. You know, defend your head. And with well condition and footworks now, it's speed too, because men come in with speed, so you have to be moving. You understand? Bang, bang, hitting and breaks in. You know? When some man looking at a man fake like he come in and hit your ribs, bow, and the thing here, and he switch. And he stick down reach here. You have time to come back on top here. So you know, you just take this and just thing it here, and you stick it here. And with that shot, you're waiting here, you can't hit back here, so you pull it from right here. You understand?
Oh, play woman. Oh, pretty mama play. Oh, Zacharias fight. Oh, sing a melody. Oh, walk on them. Oh, walk on them. Oh, walk on them power. Walk on them power. Walk on them treasure. Walk on them hero. Walk on them tiger. Walk on them lizard.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that bout goes to Anthony Byneel of the Londonville Gale.
Well, this is the Bois Man Academy. This is where we were born. This is where the elders and the villagers and the youth get together. And this is where we share and have been exposed to the art in its fullness. This is home for us. This is our launching platform. This is where we get together on weekends and Saturdays, practice our drumming, kalinda, gatka. This is really, for me, the home away from home. Out of the experience of being directly exposed to the masters, 4 major objectives came to fruition. One, we wanted to archive the culture. Thus far, we have over 85 recorded laveways, 15 bongo songs, amazing written material, pictures, photos, documents. A real amazing thing is happening. In addition to that, we want to immerse and become living examples of the culture. And that's why we play, that's why we dance, that's why we sing. Then it's to start sharing the culture with the wider Trinidad and Tobago and hopefully Caribbean, African diaspora and the world in general. Through this process of recognizing the masters, we hope Kalinda itself becomes recognized as a strong contributor to the African diaspora culture and hopefully to the Trinidad and Tobago as its national martial art.
The key thing in this is to learn the breaks, and if your car breaks, your car be a stick man. If you could only charge, you're out of the game. You have to learn the brake stick. You're walking going on a man. You're the man here, you reach here and watching your hand. Don't watch your foot. Don't watch your foot. Man will dance, kick the foot after you watch it. But don't watch your foot. You're watching your hand. You're watching your guard from here. You're watching your guard. If you go to push this hand or you push this hand, you have to know the brakes. You push this hand and you fully with this hand like you're going to hit it. That time you hit over here. You're late. You don't go over here to brakes. You think you could come back here to take the stick here? You have to watch your hand and wait for him in the center here. Don't break no stick. Don't ever break a stick before a man charge. As he late to charge, bam, then you come back over here. But you're making no action, boy. You will get caught.
I ain't grossing you. I sit in my head.
You will get caught.
I got caught there. I wasn't thinking about that. I was so engrossed in what you're saying. But yeah, you're right. I get.
Sunday evening, I leave here. The wife says she want to go. I went to the road and I hired a car. I said, let me go Lobry. When I reach Lobry, I meet Big John in the glee. They say nobody car playing. I borrow a stick from a guy from up Coover. And me and Big John him. I hit him in the face. And this is the reason why I tell you, you're not a man play stick, don't leave your hand free. Keep him here and make sure you see that stick done before you turn your back on him. And as I turn my back, that Big John hit me one stick in the back of my head. Bang, he said, Barra, you get. I say, hit me in the back turn. You get, I say, yeah, you lash me, yes, but how you lash me in my back turn, I don't walk away, stick done. Hit me, boss, I say nothing. I go on in the body, I take a drink, I come back out. Now watch him, I raise my song. I raise my love with Philo Gen with him, and tell the bike, go Barra. And I went and hold him by the hand and say, you come.